Hey everyone, it's Nikos. Today is a big day. The Forge has officially launched in Rollercoin. This is the day we've been waiting for, because the Forge is not just another event. It is the replacement for Craft and Merge as we knew them. Before we get into everything, quick reminder. If you're not registered on rollertap, check my referral link in the description and in the pinned comment. You can already earn rewards like RLT, RST, parts, and more, and send them directly to your Rollercoin account. Alright, let's break this down properly. What the Forge really is. The Forge is the Merge and Craft system combined into one. The old Craft page is gone. The old Merge page is gone. Everything now lives inside the Forge. And this is very important. The Forge is permanent. It is not an event. It will not end and it will not disappear. The Forge Festival is temporary. The Forge itself stays forever. All Forge levels you unlock, and all discounts you earn, are also permanent. This is not like Freon, where you paid to level it up and then the event ended and everything disappeared. Here, what you build stays on your account. Where to find the Forge? You can find the Forge in Room 0, exactly where Freon used to be. Once you open it, pay attention to something important. At the top, there are 3 tabs. Crafting, Merge, Special Parts. Many users don't even notice these tabs, because crafting is selected by default. And then they start asking, where is Merge? How do I merge now? Merge is still here. It's just inside the Forge, under its own tab. Crafting tab, what you see. Let's start with the Crafting tab. This works similarly to old crafting, but with a new structure. Right now, there are several miners available for crafting. You can see there are multiple pages, and these are miners chosen by the Rollercoin team for now. Later on, they may change these miners weekly or monthly. We'll see how often they rotate them. At the top, you'll also see a yellow bar showing limited-time crafting offers. These offers last only a few days, usually around 3 days. These limited offers are very important early on. Forge levels, how they work. Below the tabs, you'll see your Forge level. You start at level 1. I'm currently at level 2. The Forge has 5 levels in total. Here's how the discounts work. Level 2 gives 5% discount. Level 3 gives 10% discount. Level 4 gives 15% discount. Level 5 gives 25% discount. To go from level 1 to level 2, you need to collect 10,000 Forge points. You earn these points by crafting or merging. Every recipe shows little stars on it. Those stars represent how many points you earn for that action. Once you reach 10,000 points, you also need to pay 10 RLT to unlock level 2. If you don't want to wait, you can skip this by paying around $15 in crypto, which is what I did. I did it mainly to test the system and show you how it works. Level 2 and Lord Hexron. Once you reach level 2, something important happens. Inside the limited crafting offers, you unlock Lord Hexron. Lord Hexron is a very strong hamster. Its special ability is that it can give crypto rewards. Sometimes small amount, sometimes bigger amount. If you click on it, just like any other miner or hamster, you can see the crafting recipe on the right. One important thing here. For Lord Hexron, the crafting fee is paid only in crypto, not in RLT. However, because I'm level 2, I already have a 5% discount on that fee. If you go higher in Forge levels, the discount increases. But remember, these Lord Hexron offers are limited. In a few days they will be gone. Merge tab, how merging works now. Now let's go to the Merge tab. Merging still exists, and it's just integrated into the Forge. You select a miner, and on the right side you see the merge recipe. If you're confused by the icons or required components, there's a very important tip. There is a small screw icon. If you click it, it shows you exactly which parts are required, with their names and quantities. Another very important button is craftable. This exists in both crafting and merge.
If you turn craftable button on, the forge shows only the recipes you can actually perform. The miners you can do because you have the required components. Without it, you see everything, and that's where many users get confused. Level 3 and higher. Realistic expectations. From level 2 to level 3, things become much harder. To reach level 3, you need 100,000 points. That's a lot. If you want to skip it, the crypto cost is around $150. I assume that if you reach 100,000 points naturally, you'll also need to pay some RLT, probably something like 50 to 100 RLT, but I haven't reached that point yet. So keep expectations realistic. Forge Festival. Right now, during the first couple of days, we also have the Forge Festival. There is a race running today, but it gives very few points. Most players will probably just exchange crypto and win that way. So don't worry if you don't win today. Tomorrow, or the day after, there may be new races and better opportunities. An important negative point. Now, let me mention something negative. In the old system, if you had miners placed in rooms and you wanted to merge them, the system would count them automatically. You didn't have to remove them from racks manually. Now, that's not the case. If a miner is placed in a room, it does not appear in merging or crafting requirements. You must manually remove it from the room and put it back into your inventory. This is inconvenient, and I believe the Rollercoin team will fix it once enough people report it. My personal strategy. Let me share my personal strategy. This is my opinion, and I will probably adjust it over the next 2-3 days as I analyze more. Right now, crafting and merging is more expensive than before. This is intentional. The idea is to push players to level up the forge and unlock discounts. Of course spending. A new way of spending. Once you reach higher levels, the costs start feeling more reasonable. Personally, I'm in a special position. During the last burning event, I burned almost my entire inventory. And it was huge. I had so many miners, smaller ones, but also a lot of powerful miners waiting to be merged. But finally, I understood that I will never have so many RLT to merge all those miners. Opened many burning cases and got a lot of RLT. I got around 800 RL from this case. I then used that RLT to do many merges back when we still had the 50% merge discount. That was a great combination. Because of that, I don't have many merges left to do now. So, I won't rush the forge. I also decided that I will no longer chase events that give miners at multiple levels just to merge them later. Because in the past I ended up having so many good miner with good merging recipes. But even if the merge recipe was good, I never had the required RLT to merge them. It was too expensive, and so my old practice was inefficient. Instead, I'll focus on getting one good miner from an event, a race, or a sale. That works much better long term. So, no more finishing many events. No more many pending merges. As a recap, do remember that the forge is permanent and its levels are permanent. The money you spend here is not wasted. This is the new core system of Rollercoin. Stay tuned in my YouTube channel and my other social media, because I'll be making more videos about forge strategy and how to approach upgrades smartly. If you have questions, write them in the comments. And don't forget rollertap. My referral link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.